Hello, everyone. RPG King Kid here, back with what would most likely be the finale of Little Goody Two Shoes. In the previous video, we did all of Freya's stuff, and now this one we're going to do Rosamarine's. So all we have left is to see her 3 endings and do the getting accused of witchcraft in this. And of course we're going to see all our dates as well. And I know we've already seen this date technically, but it's been like what, since episode 2 or 1? Actually, I think it might have been episode 2. No, it might have been episode 1. Either way, it's been a while, so we're still going to see it out. There she is. I'll spend time with her. I actually really like Rosamarine. At least how she is before. So we'll see how it is. There you are, Rosamarine.
Elise.
I didn't know you'd be back so soon, Elise. I still ought to head back to town, mind you. What are you doing staying out here? Oh, just waiting for the stars to come out, is all. A little too early for stars, don't you think? I find it helps me air out my thoughts. Air out your thoughts, you say? I'm waiting for the waxing crescent. It's important I set my sight on what's to come. The sooner the better. What do you mean, Rosamarine? You see, Elise, I've dreamt about you before. About Kieferberg, too. Last night, or... I know this may sound strange, but I didn't quite stumble upon Kieferberg by accident.
Rosamarine.
What do you mean? Do you believe in fate, Elise? I don't know. I've never given it much thought. Then you most likely won't believe what I have to say, but
It's fate.
I've always known my fate was with you, Elise. Huh? It's too soon to be having this conversation, if I'm honest. I meant to wait until you were ready, but
Rosamarine.
I don't understand, Rosamarine. Wait for what? You'll know in time.
For goodness sake.
What's with all this mystery? Out with it, Rosamarine. What are you trying to tell me? It took me quite some time to make sense of it myself, but everything's feeling so strangely nostalgic to me. Nostalgic, you say? Your name, your voice, your home, this breeze even. All that surrounds you. So much of it feels like home to me.
Rosamarine.
That's not possible, Rosamarine.
Elise.
It's you. It's you the stars told me about, Elise. I'm certain now. Are you sure everything's recording? Never in my life have I heard such nonsense, and yet I'm covered in goosebumps. I can tell you don't believe one word of what I just said.
Rosamarine.
Rosamarine, I think I'll stay out here for a little while longer if that's alright. I promise I won't be late for supper. Alright. Don't stay out here too long, you hear? I won't. Like I said, I really like Rosamarine. I think... Sorry, I am actually recording this early morning of the day that this is supposed to be coming out because I just came back from my trip a little later than we thought we would. So yeah, we just came back from my Thanksgiving trip with my family and such a little bit later because there was like some blizzard happening. Not really a blizzard, but there was some weather happening Saturday that we couldn't go as far as we would like to, even though I'm pretty sure we cut out, but whatever. Alright. Anyway, it's time for our second day with Rosamarine. It's best not take too long, Rosamarine. I have work to do. And I can't be away for long after the whole ordeal. I promise to be quick, Elise. Come now, let me show you the attic. You've settled in, huh?
Yes.
Of course. This is my new home after all. Getting a bit ahead of herself here, isn't she? Sleeping on a roof took some getting used to. I've been sleeping under the stars since I was little, you see.
I see.
You did say you're a traveler.
Yes.
Yes. I used to travel about with my granny while she was still in good health. Well, Where is she now, Rosamarine? Come now, sit. Show me your hand, Elise.
For goodness sake.
Rosamarine, wait. I see. You can't possibly be reading my palm. Stay put, Elise. I'm trying to make sense of it. I don't believe in any of this nonsense, Rosamarine. As I thought, your lines are very telling of who you are. Who am I then? Obstinate? Ambitious? There's a certain intuition within you that's yet to be awakened. What's that supposed to mean? Both your fortune and your fate are very distinct too. You're destined for something great, aren't you, Elise? Destined for something great, you say. You're also stubborn, very set in your ways, and your ambitions. Look, Rosamarine, I don't know what you're writing on about, but I truly don't believe in any of this nonsense, alright? But before you go, Elise, I have something for you. You're truly...
Yes.
Here, I want you to have this.
What is this?
What in Lord's name is this thing? I've told you before how I've seen you in my dreams, and I made this bracelet just for you. Where did I find you?
Rosamarine.
Rosamarine, you're my soulmate, Elise. I finally realized we hardly know each other, Rosamarine. I've known you for a long time in truth. Is this about what you said yesterday? It would mean a great deal to me if you kept it, Elise.
For goodness sake.
I will. You did make it for me after all. Even so, Rosamarine, I know you don't believe any of this, Elise, but I think you will, in time. I find myself believing it alright somehow. Besides, you being my soulmate doesn't mean I am yours anyhow. Huh? Things are just starting to change for you, Elise. In more ways than one. I'm certain you've noticed. I suppose it's true. First Rosamarine turned up, then I found these shoes, and there was that old hag I met this morning too. Even that strange dream I had. I wonder if that's also... Say, Elise. Huh? Won't you join me for a stroll tomorrow morning? Out at the crossroads. There's something I'd like to show you. Alright. Come now, I ought to head back before the townsfolk lose their wits. Aw. Again, I actually really like these little social link dates things with these characters. They're all really nice. I do like it. I like it a lot. Alright, there she is. There she is.
Elise.
I'm so glad you came, Elise. Anything to get me out of that rat hole. I didn't think I have to deal with those folks all day. I can lend you a hand, Elise. Whatever you need. That's aside, Rosamarine. What was it you wanted to show me? This is somewhat embarrassing, but look at this, Elise. A pine cone? That's what you wanted to show me? It's more important than you think. This pine cone is my treasure, Elise. Granny gave it to me when I was little.
Rosamarine.
Your granny, huh? That's how she feels, I suppose.
Sorry,
We're just the same as this pine cone, Elise.
For goodness sake.
How am I the same as the pine cone, Rosamarine?
But
I promise there's a proper meaning to what I'm saying. Alright. Our time here in this realm is rather limited, isn't it?
now that you
I
mention
suppose. You'll see how the pine cone is covered with scales. If you think of it as yourself and your life up until this moment, you can understand how each scale represents something, right? I see. Your experiences and dreams, and the things you hold dear, all those things are just the same as the scales on this pine cone. Rosamarine. There are times when one falls off or gets damaged, and you don't feel as whole anymore, but you learn to be without it and find that losing one doesn't mean
Now that you mention
that you lose all the others. Oh, Elise.
It's fate.
Oh, look at you, adorable. This pinecone is a representation of my path. It represents you, Elise. I've been meaning to tell you all about for so long.
For goodness sake.
Oh, for goodness sake. All these scales represent the path I've taken to reach you. And now that I'm by your side, I feel whole like never before. You see what I mean, don't you, Elise?
Hush it, you.
I do. I'm so glad I can finally tell you about it. Flock is one of these scales too. Did you know that he's...
For goodness sake.
Breathe, Rosamarine. You make me whole, Elise.
I'm here for you,
That's
Elise.
what I'm trying to tell you. Aw.
Oh, Elise.
Oh, don't get flustered. I'll get flustered too.
Oh, shush it.
Shush it, you. Come now, we ought to head back to town. Oh my god. Oh. Before we do, Elise, won't you meet me at the viewpoint tomorrow morning? Alright. I'll be spending all my time with you at this rate. Oh, if you're too busy, then...
For
For goodness sake, Rosamarine.
Oh,
Ah, wait. Elise. Okay. Don't get me wrong. I said that the Freya dates were like more adorable than the Kukin ones. The Rosamarine, or however you pronounce her name's dates, are even more adorable. Just because of how she acts, and I love it. Alright. And yeah, I haven't been doing this stuff because there's no reason to. It's not like I get actually any good items from it or anything like that, so... Yeah. Fuck.
For goodness sake.
You and that goat of yours, Rosamarine.
Oh, Elise.
Oh, Elise, there's no need to be jealous.
Rosamarine.
I'm not jealous of a goat, you. Isn't she, Flock? Meh. How would you like to sleep with him out in the granary, Rosamarine? I'd have Flock to hold close. I wouldn't be cold at all. Meh.
For goodness sake.
Why you? You bastard, I know who you really are. Flock, don't get so close to the edge. You be careful too, Rosamarine. You can see everything from here, can't you? I suppose.
Are you alright,
Something's on your mind, Elise? I can tell. Can't even be left to brood in peace, can I? You're going through some changes, that's all. Some changes, you say. Your path will become clearer and clearer. You'll see.
For goodness sake.
It almost feels like you're mocking me, Rosamarine. Come now, Elise. Give me your hands. Meh.
Rosamarine.
Rosamarine, what are you? Let's dance, Elise. Aww. You're going too fast, Rosamarine. We're approaching the full moon, Elise. You know what that means. How would I know such a thing? It's time to celebrate new beginnings.
I'm here for you.
Our new beginning. Together.
For goodness sake.
What new beginning, Rosamarine? You're not making sense. Why are you following your dreams, Elise? The fulfillment of my purpose, too. Everything's coming together just the way the stars told me it would.
Rosamarine.
Rosamarine! We ought to celebrate our good fortune, Elise. Wait, Rosamarine, you're spinning too fast.
Are you alright, Elise?
Are you alright, Elise? Bleh.
For goodness sake.
Goodness sake.
I'm
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't think. I used to dance with Granny like this every month, then You swung your Granny around like this? Of course, every month. You're truly... Whether you believe me or not, Elise, let me put it this way. You see that castle in the distance, don't you? Oh, wow. They actually well, they've mentioned it before in someone else's line, so... Yes. It may seem far away from where you stand now, but... The stars are even further away, yet they still guided me to you, didn't they?
Rosamarine.
Rosamarine. Are there any other places with pretty views in the Kuiperberg? I suppose the windmill's not bad. Will you meet me there tomorrow afternoon then?
I see.
Our new beginning together, she says.
I'm sorry.
Elise? I'll be there, Rosamarine. We best head back now.
Yes.
Ah, yes. Like I said, I think Rosamarine's probably going to be the better of all 3 girls. And that's not to say it's a bad thing, but it's still great. I love them all. There she is. Oh fuck, this is happening. Oh, hello. This is interesting. This is happening on Wednesday, which is the day that we make the tender flesh. My hats are all the way up, so I guess this is when I get tried as a witch. There she is. Forgive us, Elise.
What in the Lord's name?
Let go of me.
That's enough.
This is as far as you go, Elise.
Wait.
Wait. You heard them, Lash. We've had it with the likes of you witches.
Elise.
Elise.
Rosamarine's.
Rosamarine.
This is ridiculous.
What's the meaning of this, Father? It's for your own good, Elise. We must put a stop to this before it's too late. I'm so sorry, Elise.
That's enough.
It's time you confess, Elise.
Out with it.
Confess to what, you? You witchery lass! All of Kieferberg knows what you're scheming. We found an effigy in your home, Elise. In old Holly's bedroom.
You old geezer.
You broke into Granny Holly's bedroom? Your cousin, too. It can't be certain that about who she truly is. A witch! Both of them! Wretched witches!
I am not a witch.
They're not
you.
witches, you old fool. If only there was a way to be certain, Elise. Mr. Gustave? We need to make certain this stops here, or... Oh, please. Please forgive me. I never intended to.
Rosamarine.
Rosamarine! Not one more word, folks. Away with the witches!
Out with it.
You can't do this! Mr. Gustave, you of everyone must know this is wrong.
That's enough.
Lisa's right, Papa. We can't do this to them.
That's enough.
Or to stay here until dawn, whether you're witches or not.
You old geezer.
Can't leave us here, you old fool.
That's ridiculous.
What exactly is this meant to achieve, Father? Pop's time will prove them innocent. However, if the witch's torment comes to a halt, we will know they're behind these horrors.
This is
That's
ridiculous.
ridiculous. It's our only chance to protect Kieferberg, Elise.
Wait.
Wait. Let us hope this all comes to an end tonight. Wow.
Out with it.
You fools. I'm sorry, Elise. This is all because This isn't the time for your self-pitying nonsense, Rosamarine. Can't you see where... What was that? You've come to me at last. What? My beloved progeny. Elise! Oh. Get tried for witchcraft. Okay, well, good news is I did save before I had to, like, give Miffy Murphy her stuff, so I should lower the, suspicion by quite a bit, hopefully. Alright, we'll continue on our dates with, Rosamarine now. Alright, see you guys in a little bit. Hey, there she is. There she is. You were right, Elise. It really is a lovely view.
For goodness sake.
You've seen better on your travels, I wager. Oh, but Kieferberg is one of the nicest towns I've been to. Trying to vex me, are you? Oh, I didn't mean to. I know you didn't, Rosamarine. I'm fed up with it is all. With Kieferberg? With all this nonsense we're dealing with, too. That said, I still haven't made up my mind about leaving it all behind somehow. Elise. I'm going to such lengths, and yet I'd say down yourself is a good thing. You're different, Rosamarine. You've always had something to look forward to, while even so, Elise. I find myself thinking about certain things living here with you, such as how I wish I'd found you sooner and have the chance to share memories with you, just the way Lebkuchen and Freya do. You've only been here a few days, Rosamarine. Had you been born here, you'd be just as sick of it as I am. I suppose, but I've never lived in a town. The sense of community is something I've never experienced. I've lived here all my life and never experienced it either, Rosamarine. Not since Granny Holly passed away, at least.
You know,
Say, Rosamarine, about the stars you keep mentioning.
Yes.
I can tell you all about it, Elise. All this nonsense about your fate being with me? Not at all, Elise. I've said it before. You feel like home to me.
I see.
Not at all, huh? I do wish I was born here, if I'm entirely honest. I've come all this way on our paths have finally crossed, yet... Me too, Rosamarine.
Now that
I
you
feel at
mention
home
it,
with you. Like I've known you for a long time. Elise. I must say Kieferberg isn't as bad with you around. Won't you give me your hand?
for goodness sake.
You've read it once already, haven't you? I could be more thorough. It may bring you some peace of mind. Alright, alright. I felt like that one was a little easier to read pick because the other one had the ... Although I feel like I did pick that one, the last one, but I can't remember. I know it was literally like not that long ago, but still. Rosamarine,
It's fate.
you're my fate soulmate, Elise.
For goodness sake.
Good grief, you said that already. I know you still don't quite believe me, but my feelings for you are genuine, Elise.
For goodness sake.
You hardly know me, Rosamarine. Your feelings can't possibly be. Yet they are, Elise. They're very much genuine.
I see.
They're so embarrassing. I wish we had more time to get to know each other, and even if this wasn't my fate, I would still choose to be with you, Elise.
Rosamarine.
Rosamarine. Oh, Elise, you're as red as a beet.
For goodness sake.
Why you? I've had it with this nonsense. I'm heading back to work.
Yes.
Wait for me, Elise. Let's go to the creek tomorrow afternoon.
For goodness
I'll
sake.
be there. Now hurry up. Let's go to the creek. Creek. Yay. Like again, I said before and I'm saying it again. Rosamarine's giving Freya a run for the money with the dates. Very good. Here's the creek. Here she is. It's Fridays. So you guys know what that means. It's the last one. Elise, look what I found. A rock? Oh, but doesn't it look like flop? There's even a little tail. Look. A little tail, you say. This one, too. Doesn't look like a chicken. And there's the beak, see? So this is how you put that bracelet together, huh?
Yes.
Yes, that's right. Lord knows why you're so drawn to useless junk. It stops being junk the moment you give it meaning, Elise. That bracelet means plenty to both of us, wouldn't you say?
Shush it, you.
Oh, shush it.
No.
Say, Rosamarine, how come I can't seem to find meaning in any of this? What do you mean, Elise? Hyperberg's so dear to everyone, yet I'm treated like a wretch. Working myself to the bone, putting up with their ill tempers. It all made more sense when Granny Holly was still with me. Oh yeah, that's right. The thing that just happened before this was the being accused as a witch and such. So it's really not that much different depending on what girl it is, but it's an interesting one with these two. So it think our granny's passing had affected us in similar ways. What Granny Holly's passing meant for me was isolation. That too, Elise. I felt loneliness as well, but you see, that's when I started following my own path, and you'd say the same applies to me, huh? Doesn't it? Not in Kieferberg, Rosamarine. There's nothing for me here. I'm much more than what this town sees in me. Ah, look, Elise. There's something in the creek. Huh? It's gold. Oh, it's gold. Yeah, at least it's gold. You see, Elise? I don't think mean is something you find. I think it's something you create. Take that nugget we just found, for example. What about it? Something so precious staying in such a place waiting to be seen. It reminds me of you, Elise. Rosamarine. I'm not asking you to change your mind about Kieferberg, but chasing after what truly matters to you, that's where meaning is found. Meaning, huh? It's not the same for everyone, is it? You have to focus on what truly matters most to you, Elise.
I'm sorry.
There's something I'd like to tell you, Elise. And I'd say that there's something you'd like to tell me, too. I suppose there might be, but come now, let's head back to town before you get any redder. Rosamarine! Hurry, Elise. Why you? I can't. They are too goddamn adorable. They are adorable. I think. So that's the last date. I mean, before the final one, and I gotta say, I think it was much better than Freya's. Not that there's anything wrong with Freya's, but yeah, a very solid thing. Was I always wearing this flower crown in all the other ones, or have I always just been wearing it here? I think I've been wearing it in all of them. I thought you'd be enjoying the festival of Rosamarine. Oh, but I am, Elise. Folks have been giving me all sorts of foods to try, and I danced with Gurney too.
For goodness sake.
Not a care in the world, huh? Kieferberg's looking so colorful and lively, like a completely different town.
Now that you mention
I
it,
suppose you're right. Is everything all right, Elise? Huh? You're thinking about tonight, aren't you?
you know,
Rosamarine, I've been meaning to ask you something. This fate you speak of, am I powerless to change it? Not at all. Huh? Fate is meant to guide one's path in life, Elise. You may forge your own, or allow fate to do it for you, but you're the one responsible for your own choices.
Rosamarine.
Rosamarine. It's still rather foggy for you, isn't it? The whole concept of fate, I mean. Somewhat, yes. Fate makes you aware of all your possibilities is all. How'd you not put on those shoes, for example? If it's up to me, then won't you come with me, Rosamarine? Go where, Elise?
You know,
Home. There's something I'd like to tell you.
Rosamarine!
What's so funny, Rosamarine? I was thinking fate always finds a way is all.
For goodness sake!
For goodness sake. It's best we go then. Unless you like to stay here for a little while longer. You can always come back, Elise. Ah, look, Elise.
Rosamarine!
Rosamarine. I bet you in like the perfect ending or the good ending with these two, she's gonna say her name for like her real name. Sunset's so beautiful from up here, isn't it?
For goodness sake!
For goodness sakes, Rosamarine. That's dangerous. Come, Elise. I'll lend you a hand.
For goodness
You're
sake!
truly... Isn't this the most lovely view, Elise? And the view of the village of Kieferberg? I used to dream of this moment every night. To think I truly made it here in time for the full moon.
Now that you mention it.
This was where you first told me about, too. About fate, I mean.
But,
You didn't quite believe me then, did you?
You know,
Yet you were right, Rosamarine. About everything. I see it now. How it all brought us together.
Elise.
Oh, Elise. I was a little too eager last week, wasn't I? That's putting it lightly, Rosamarine. I was so excited I finally found you. Everything was always pointing me towards you. My dreams, the stars, every little thing as long as I can remember. When I first saw you that night, it was a tremendous realization.
I see.
A realization, you say? Not only that it hasn't been a mere dream, but also of my fate, of my purpose, of my very self as part of this world. It was my faith in you that brought me here, I'm certain. You're truly... Oh, I know it all sounds rather silly to you, Elise.
You know,
It makes sense to me, Rosamarine. I didn't want to admit it, is all. What?
now that you
Being
mention
with you every day makes me happy, Rosamarine. All you said about fate and purpose, your presence also, it all resonates with me so deeply. I don't quite know what to do with myself at times.
Elise.
Elise,
Rosamarine.
you said yesterday, Rosamarine, that I should chase what matters most to me. Yes, of course. And before, too, you said that me being your soulmate doesn't mean I'm yours.
Oh,
It doesn't, no.
You know,
This wish is no longer mine alone, Rosamarine. I want you to be a part of it now, too.
Elise.
Elise, this full moon you speak of, this new beginning. It's a fresh start for both of us, Rosamarine. Together.
I'm sorry.
Elise, What? Does that mean you? Well, I never had the stars tell me anything or dreams about you, but your name, your voice, it all just...
I love you, Elise.
I love you, Elise.
Rosamarine.
Rosamarine. Oh, there it is.
Oh, Elise.
So you do know my name, Elise? Of course I do. Rosamarine's just easier to say.
It's fate, Elise.
It always finds its way, doesn't it?
I see.
You're truly... Come, Rosamarine. It's time we move along. Aww. Are you sure, Elise? About what?
Oh,
Changing your wish for my sake.
Now that you
Nothing's
mention
changed, Rosamarine. My wish remains the same. I'm just choosing to share it with you. That's all.
Elise.
Elise. Come now. It's time to leave. Whoa. It's weird that the things moved to the side there. And here's the Rosamarine doll. It's cute. They've all been cute. Yep. Oh yeah, I forgot that this one's technically counts as a date too. Rosamarine definitely had the better date of all of them. Was the best dates of them all. So, alrighty. That's it. There's no going back.
Are you alright, Elise?
You alright, Elise? Alrighty. Let's go see the ending. Oops, I accidentally hit the wrong button. Time to see the ending of not having the love bug on us. So, let's see how that works. Alright, here we go with the fake good company. Let's see how it goes with Rosamarine. Or Rosamarine. Elise? Huh? Where are we? What do you mean?
Oh,
Are we in the woods?
You know,
We've been here for a while, Rosamarine. The woods. Come now, Rosamarine. We ought to move along before...
Elise.
Elise? What?
Uh,
You've brought me here for a reason, haven't you? We've talked about this, Rosamarine.
Now that you mention
You're the good
it,
company.
oh,
No, Elise. I told you yesterday. The good company is the object of your
for
affections.
goodness sake.
But you are the... No, Elise. That's not it.
it's fate.
I'm here
Elise.
for a reason. What are you talking about, Rosamarine? I was never afraid to be with you as the good company. What? I'm not the one who was destined to take you to him. You're the one who was destined to bring me here, Elise.
Rose and Marine?
Rosamarine, that doesn't...
Elise.
You brought me to the womb, Elise. To the grove of creation my granny told me about. Our birthing place. Oh. Rosamarine. How Elise came to be here with Holly is the same way that Rosamarine came here with her grandmother.
Rose and Marine!
Rosamarine,
I'm so
you
glad.
brought me here to meet Walpurga, the old god. To reconnect with the old faith.
Out with it!
Stop! Rosamarine! This is my true fate, Elise. Rosamarine? Whoa. Oh, how could I have been so foolish?
Rose and Marine!
Let me go, Rosamarine! Come with me, Elise. No, let me go!
Here for you, Elise.
We're meant to be together. Right here in her womb. At least that's how I'm thinking. That's what it is. Maybe it's 'cause something different with her. No. Maybe Rosamarine was just raised as Walpurga when she was a witch. Maybe that's it. No!
Elise.
There's nothing to be afraid of, Elise. We're reaching a deeper plane of existence. Right here, in her embrace.
I'm here for you, Elise.
We'll be together forever, Elise. I think this one's a little more cuckoo-cachooed than the other ones. Okay. See you guys at the end of the credits. All right. The kiss. Oh, I guess I guess our ending's just that. Okay. I'll wait until I mention something else. There's something I do want to mention, so. Let's go watch the other bad ending that this one has to offer.
Little Goody Two Shoes.
I'm actually curious if there's going to be any different dialogue here with Rosamarine, because she knows about this. The other two did not, so I'm curious about that. I'll pay attention. If it's anything worthwhile, I'll leave it in. But for now, nah. Oh, she is. Oh. Well, the model looks happy. The portrait does not.
Rose and Marine! This is ridiculous! Out with it! Hurry it up!
Elise!
In the Lord's name!
It's fate, Elise.
Oh, here we go. Elise, you've done it.
This is ridiculous!
No, you can't do this. Elise,
Wait!
stop. This isn't what I'm meant to do. Nobody told me about this.
Elise, it's fate, Elise.
This is our fate, Elise.
Rose and Marine!
Rosamarine. Yeah, like the model looks happy, but obviously I feel like this should be the only one that they don't let you try to stop it either. This is what I was born to endure. Oh.
It's fate, Elise.
What is this?
Rose and Marine. This is my fate.
Damn. All right, that was. Yeah, that's what I figured. It was definitely a lot different with her. So, see you guys in the aftermath. Okay, here we go. Let's see the worst ending. Guys, twice to leave promise. With more, nothing less. This is all the same. Ooh, but the book is different. Elise is on the right side instead of the left side. And of course, the book. You visit my dreams, and then I had a son, but the fate wouldn't be that guy. That I had a daughter as well. She didn't even get a name. She didn't even get a name. Never thought I'd go back to Kieferberg Village again. Not after what I had done years before. I could only think of one person who could still help me. Someone could keep him away from Goldia. Oh, Goldia is her name. Oh, Lebkuchen. I know why you've come to me, Elise.
Lebkuchen.
Lebkuchen. I've never said anything about...
I see.
I don't need you to tell me, Elise. Ooh.
Here you go.
Take it. Keep it close to you. It'll keep you from harm. Or whomever carries it.
Lebkuchen.
Lebkuchen, I... Don't ever come back here, Elise. You've chosen your own path. But tell me, did you get what you wished for? I did. I got exactly what he promised me. Nothing more, nothing less. I paid the heaviest price imaginable. Lost what I cherished most.
Rose and Marine.
My dearest friend, Rosa Marine.
I see.
I see. Do not ever let that mirror go. Do you understand?
I see.
Yes. Oh, God. Yeah, this one's a little... But no. Goldia. Well, that's a cute name. Oh, boy. Ooh, this one's a little more... Well, to be fair, we only know that Elise died in the Lebkuchen one when Lebkuchen just comes to take her away at a young age, it seems, so... Oh, this one's a little scary. All right, let's go see the good ending. Here we go.
Rose and Marine.
Rosa Marine.
I'm sorry,
Aren't you going in, Elise?
You know,
No, Rosa Marine. I'm not.
Elise.
Elise. I don't think I want to do this anymore.
Oh,
What about your wish?
now that you
I
mention
suppose you
it,
could say it's changed. But you said earlier it hadn't. That you wanted to.
Rose and Marine.
I love you, Rosa Marine.
Oh, Elise.
Oh, Elise. I don't need this silly wish of mine anymore. Now if I can start afresh with you by my side. Are you sure, Elise? Come now, let's leave this place. Oh, but I don't have anything ready for supper.
Let's go.
We'll figure it out, Rosamarine. Hurry now. Yes, Elise. Aw. This was cute. One thing I'm gonna say, the weird thing is, you know, at nighttime, when you're done with your chores and everything and you're heading home, people from the village would come to stop you. No one did that for me, which was a weird thing. That was weird. That was a weird thing. Yeah, I definitely liked hers a little bit more. And something with the endings here, with the credits, at the end. Although I think you've only seen the bad ones because I never kept the full ones in here afterwards. I might keep this one in depending on how long you keep talking. I kept, for the bad ones, they have like a red moon in there, but for all the good ones, it's like the regular moon or sun or whatever. So it's pretty cool, and I actually really like the tapestry theme here. It's really nice and such. But yeah, no, Rosamarine's stuff was really good. I really liked it, and I'm gonna enjoy it a lot. So yeah, yeah, like I said, I said this before, I'll say it again. With the three girls, not that there's anything wrong. There's nothing wrong with anything I'm about to say here. Lebkuchen's dates felt the weakest. Not like feel, but like they definitely compare to like Freya's and Rosamarine's, where they are like very flirty. Like I feel like they are way more flirty with each other in here than they were with than Lebkuchen was. Again, nothing wrong with it. But that's how it felt, was like, and it was cute. The bad endings? Oh god. I kind of want to say that in terms of the worst endings. I mean, obviously you have it where she got burned at the stake, which was really fucking bad. But I mean, I guess I have like the three endings of where you actually sacrifice the person. Yeah, there you are. See, it's the actual sun. And it's not red like it was on the bad endings here. I don't know, because there's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's 5 bad endings. They each... No, there's 6 bad endings. There's 6. I could skip the credits. What? No. Let me try. So, all 3 of their endings with this. They're each unique ending. Although, like, Freya and Lebkuchen had the exact same, like, ending if you didn't have the thing with them. The ending where you had none of the things. And what was the other one? Because that's supposed to be 10 endings. I can't remember. Let's skip the credits. Oh, this one's cute. I mean, obviously all the good endings are going to be cute. I saw no purpose in staying Kieferberg without her. Now that I was freed from my longing, I could follow my own path. I traveled far, to Primaldorf, to the mountains and beyond. Truly, Kieferberg couldn't compare to how full of life the world was. Had it not been for Rosamarine, the time we spent together, all the things she taught me, I would have never broken free from the person I was back in Kieferberg. And nor would Rosamarine have broken free from her fate. On the morning she left, she came to my room. She She whispered by my ear. We'll meet again, Elise. On the 7th night of the 7th moon, I will be there, waiting for you in the heart of the woods. I will come to you when I'm ready, Elise. For now, I'll be taking your apron. I hope you don't mind. Or maybe Rosamarine is like a reincarnation of the witch in a way. Year after year, I went back to the same clearing, hoping to meet her. She didn't show up the first year, or the second. Was it the right place? Had I waited long enough? Where are you, Rosamarine? I waited and I waited. Maybe she's forgotten me. On the 3rd year. Oh, who am I kidding? She's not coming this year either, is she? I could have dreamt it all, and I kept coming here. Niece?
Rosamarine?
Rosamarine? Aww. You waited for me, Elise.
For goodness
I
sake!
thought you'd never come, Rosamarine. I told you I'd be here, silly.
Rosamarine.
Rosamarine. I have so much to tell you, Elise. I learned so many things you won't believe.
I see.
Such as,
Yes.
oh, I can do poetry now. I learned how to fish, and I made a rocking chair all by myself even. And I also brought you something. It's another pine cone or bracelet.
Oh, Elise.
Niece. You cut your hair, Rosamarine.
Yes.
Oh, it got in the way when I first started out doing odd jobs. Odd jobs? Yes, I was a chimney sweeper for a couple months.
For goodness sake!
You're truly...
I'm sorry,
I came here to tell you something, actually.
You know,
You're not leaving again, are you? No, silly. I came to tell you I'm ready to stay, Elise.
Rosamarine.
Rosamarine,
I'm here for you, Elise.
you're ready to stay now too, aren't you? You know I needed time to grow, huh?
Oh,
We both did, wouldn't you say? You're truly... What was it you wanted to tell me
I
then?
love you, Elise.
Why, I love you, of course.
shush it, you!
Rosamarine. My Elise, you're bright red. Aww. Better than Freya's. Little Goody Two Shoes.
Little Goody Two Shoes.
The Platinum. Alright, let's load Elise's house. It's on day 1. Because out of pure curiosity, I want to check something here. Okay. Fuck. Oh, that's gonna be rough. How do I... It is better than Freya's, I will say that. Okay, yeah, let me see here. So, oh, right, I forgot about the one where the priest kills you. I forgot about that one. Shows how much that really left an impact, I suppose. But yeah, that one, I mean, it was... If I'm comparing it to all, like, the bad endings. So, 5, 6, and 7 are the good endings. All the other ones are bad endings. Mother Cocoon is kind of fucked up in a way, because you get possessed. The Kiss is also fucked up. Auto da Fe is... I mean, yeah, getting burned at the stake is fucked. So yeah, I think that one's the worst of, like, the non-endings. And what I mean by that is, like... What I mean by that is they don't have the, like, we didn't get our wish. So, basically, 1 through 6 minus 4. So, 1 through 3, 4, 5, 6. Or 5, 6, 7. That's what I mean. Yeah, the auto-throw one is definitely fucked because of the burning at the stake, really. Moira might be fucked up because Rosamarine was okay with it. And also, Leb Kuchen was like, hey, yeah, here, take this. Never come back here again. And yes, well, I mean, Treacherous Rose, which was Freya's. That one was also bad too because because she ruined 2 lives. She ruined obviously Freya's, but then Gustav's as well. The Kukins, I wouldn't say it's the worst of them, but yeah. I don't know. I will say for sure Starcross was definitely better than Grape Jewel. But was it better than Bells of Dawn? Well, I feel like they both kind of at least grew in both of them, I'd say. I just don't know if I'd say it was better than Bells of Dawn. Bells of Dawn was a really good one, I'd say. But Starcross was really good too. Yeah. I'd say Rosmarines had the best dating and the best endings in terms of the good ones. So, all right, guys, that is it. That's gonna do it for this part and this series of Let's Play Little Goody Two Shoes. This was a good game. I enjoyed it for what it was. It was a nice, sweet game. I do have some nitpicks on it though. I wish there was a way you could go. Now, granted, it's not that long of a game, so it's like this is a very nitpicky thing I'm about to say. I really wish there was a way that you could not do the witching hour stuff on subsequent playthroughs. Not that there's anything bad with them, but they're annoying and they're literally the same thing. And I really fucking hate the snake one. I really do. And I was not a big fan of the last crow one. The last crow one is a pain in the ass where you have to have like where you were, where you have the movements with Apple with the kid. I hated that one too. That was just fucking awful. What else? I find it weird that they don't let you fast forward through all dialogues. They only let you do some of it, and other ones are like, nope, you're forced to watch this. And I'm like, why? I wish that's something. Like, again, I get that for a first playthrough because, you don't want to go through it. But subsequent playthroughs, let me fast forward through everything. There's no reason for me to having to, hear the same dialogue again. Especially if I fuck up and then I have to reload the save and then do it again. The puzzles were okay. I actually really did like the puzzles. Although I really fucking, again, the first Snake Witching Hour one was the fucking worst. I fucking hated that one by a fucking lot. The minigames were fun. The chopping the wood, the egg one, the chicken egg one, and the apples one. Fantastic as hell. Kiss the Rat Can Kiss My Ass. That was a shitty minigame. Not because it was just. And maybe it's because of me. It's because of me and my hand-eye coordination's not that great or whatever, or my reaction time's not that great to what I guess they want you to do. I mean, at first it's totally fine because oh, here's a blue one. Okay, obviously I have to hit X. Oh, here's the yellow one. Okay, I gotta hit circle and such. But then once you get higher up in the scores, it's like as soon as the kid hits it, you have to be like, okay. You have to, oh, my finger's on blue, but it's yellow, and I don't have enough time to move my finger to hit yellow, because by the time I move my finger to hit the yellow button, I'm already been knocked out, so. I wish the points for that one were better to get the S rank. But yeah, that's why I never play it. Get S rank for Kiss the Rat, and you never have to play it again for you to get the trophy, so. Yeah, and speaking of trophies were easy to get. Yeah, I think besides... there weren't that many that outside of story trophies. Get suspicion of a witch. You just have to get her suspicions all the way up, which was fairly easy. Literally just don't do anything that lowers her suspicion. Don't feed Murphy. Say the stuff that will raise her suspicions there during the things. Yeah. What else? Obviously, getting the S rank. feeding Murphy for the entire week. That's completely easy. Especially if you can get if you can at least get an A rank, and every single time you're doing a chore, you'll be fine money-wise. The maidens, I guess I somewhat get why they do the sanity thing, but yeah. If I'm being honest, I wish there was more of a follow-up with the follow Han stuff. I mean, yes, it got to that ending, but I wish there was more to it. I wish there was more to it afterward. Like Elise just died at the end of that. And not by Father Hans, but by the old hag. So, I don't know. Which again, is Rosamarine supposed to be kind of like a reincarnation of her or something? Or, I don't know. I thought she was like somewhat similar to Elise in that her grandma wanted a child, so she got him to do it for him. And like I said, this is a prequel? Yeah, this is a prequel to Pocket Mirror. Oh, and that is what... Oh, I think that ending, the ending with Rosamarine's, the bad ending is somewhat the thing that leads to Pocket Mirror. Because it's like, here's the Pocket Mirror, don't lose the Pocket Mirror. And I think Goldie is actually the name of the protagonist in Pocket Mirror. That is... okay. Clever. But yeah, I still think this was a good game overall. I did have some bugs or some issues with I don't know, there's one bug where I loaded up the save spot before you go talk to the kid, and you do the whole him mirroring your movements things in the second Crow Night. I somehow clipped through the bottom of the map in a way. So like, what the fuck? So I had to close the game and bring it open again. Like I said, the puzzles were fine. Oh, and I forgot about this too. I really hate the bird section with the shaking of the trees and the birds coming at you. I'm like, I really hate that. That's a pain in the ass too. So that was in both of the Crow's Nights. I really hate, oh god, the thing I hate the most in the second Snake Night is the room where it's dark. I was like you are literally like, I think what they literally want you to do to turn your lantern on and then turn it off again. But the thing is, it's not like a whole, flipping of a switch. When you flip a switch, the room will illuminate right away. With the lantern, it lights, and then it lights 3, 2, 1, then illuminates. But as soon as you hit the button to light your thing, the statue's like, oh, light, and they come and attack you, and you lose your light. So it's like, there's not even a point. So that room sucks. Which again is kind of a reason why I wish there was a way that, hey, I've done this already. I thought I heard something. Can I skip all of this? Can I skip the witching hours stuff? Although I did like the end of the Snake Night 2, where you fought like the boss of your loved one there. Rosamarine's was the most easiest of them to do. I mean, they were all kind of easy now that I think about it. I thought for some strange reason, I thought for sure I hit the correct answer for Leb Kukin's one. I was like, oh yeah, this is the right answer. And then it's like, nope, no, it's not. It's like either A, the time went down, or B, I hit my controller being fucking dumb as always. Was like, oh no, I'm gonna tick over to the, like, it's the one on the right, so I need to pick it the right. But move my controller now will make it go to the left. So I don't know. I digress. But I really like that one. Yeah, that's really all I can say about the witching hour stuff. I mean, like I said, the puzzles weren't terrible. I wish there was a way you could skip through them if you've done them before. It's like a whole like, hey, I know you've done this before. Would you like to just do this thing and go to the end? Like, go to, like, the last segment type thing. I mean, I guess I can see why I can't really do that, but... Oh. Actually, no. There's no reason. It's not like I leave stuff there. I'm getting something, so... I don't know. I wish there could have been a way they could have done it. I mean, it's not bad by any stretch of the imagination. And again, this game's only like 4 or 5 hours long, maybe a little bit longer than that. So it's like it doesn't need that. You'll be going through it 3 times, but I digress. I wish there was an easier way to do it. I mean, it gives you 20 saves, so do what you want. I mean, you still have to go through it 3 times no matter what because of the dating stuff. So it's rough, but yeah, I still say overall this was a good game, and I did enjoy this game a lot. I would like to check out Pocket Mirror if Pocket Mirror is available on PlayStation. It's probably not. It's probably a Steam only game, which is fine too. But yeah, guys, thank you all so much for watching this video and watching this series. If you liked the video and if you liked the series, please give that like button a click and comment down below, like about the video, didn't like about the video, and let me know, guys, which was your favorite endings of the 3 endings, the 3 good endings, of course. I think they were all great. I think Rosa Marine's, however you say her names, and he just slightly edged out against Lebkuchen's. I really loved Lebkuchen's ones too. I mean, they were all good, but it's like, yeah. And which one did you think was the worst ending? I know you gotta go back and look at all 3, like this video, the previous video, and the video prior to see all the endings, but yeah, let me know and all that stuff. And as always, guys, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a beat, and subscribe to the main channel too. That's in the description below. As well as follow me on Twitter. Both of my main Twitter, the RBG King Kid Twitter, are in there too. So, what is next? You guys already know. The game came out, and I'm very looking forward to it. I'm very much looking forward to starting this. So, be on the lookout for it. So, yeah. Thank you all so much for watching once again. And I'll see you all next time.